Welcome to Enrich Commodities. We are now going to take you through a step-by-step guide on how to use Market Hunt, an advanced trading platform and an analytical tool used by research analysts and market experts. Enrich now proudly dedicates it to our clients and users. You can view the Market Hunt application on the screen. It would ask for a username and password. Once you log in, the second level of authentication takes place. For quick access, we have given a single-digit password for all the questions. The time taken for processing of downloading would be a few seconds. As you can see, on completion of the second level authentication, a default screen is opened as you can view. So what is Market Hunt? Market Hunt is an advanced trading platform and information center. It combines the real-time data and the advanced tools and functions to deliver the most accurate, unparalleled market trading experience. To view as per your choice, you can choose File, go to Configure section and choose Themes. There are three different themes which you can see. This is the first one, which is blue, and you can set another theme as well, which is either dark or the light one. You can go to Configure, Themes, choose the light one. The default screen is divided into three sections. The top section, which displays the ticker board. The ticker board is necessary for scrolling the stocks that we want to view. Add the number of scripts required. The contract specification of a particular script can be viewed. Below that, we can view the sectoral indexes like Nifty, Bank Nifty, Metal Index, MCX, etc. The middle section occupies the workspace, as you can see on the screen, and the bottom section consists of exchange log, alerts, exchange broadcasts, etc. Now we can look into the different options for the workspaces. The first one is Smart Workspace. The second one is Standard with Trades Workspace. Third one is Standard with Charts. The fourth one is Standard with Scanner. The fifth one is Market Overview Workspace. And the sixth one is Multi-Watch 2 Advanced. The next one is Multi-Timeframe Charts. We can look into the 7 workspaces individually. The first one being Smart Workspace. It consists of a watch list, resistance and support, market by price, time and scale. As it's divided into 4 sections, you can see that on the screen too. It is divided into first session, the second one, third one, and the fourth one. The next workspace is Market Overview. Here you can see the indices, index chart, all indices with resistance and support, and it also has got a market breadth. So it is a collection of different tools where the user can, according to his preference, use the tools. The next one is Multi-Watch 2 Advanced, where you have two multiple advanced watch lists, a chart with resistance and support, and time and sales filters. Again, the user can choose according to his preference. The next one is Multiple Time Frame Chart Workspace, which is an important feature. It is an important workspace as it includes a watch list, a time scale, and a resistance and support level for intraday trading with multiple time frame charts, which include short-term, medium-term, and a long-term chart for a single script. It helps to identify the market movement at each level and trade accordingly. Now we can look into the tools section, which is very important, especially for capturing the market movement. The tools would be very useful for the traders. The tools enables us to quickly access the data and store them in our fingertips. The higher the movement, moving scripts, the lower moving scripts, and this helps the trader to take the right decisions, and it helps all kind of traders. The first feature in tools is heat map. It gets categorized in sectoral basis. As you can see, the bullions on the left and energy on the right. The positive momentum is indicated in green and the red indicates negative. For example, when you click on the chart in bullion, the market moments can be noted with the percentage. The second feature in the tools is market dynamics. As you can view the screen, the regulatory body can be chosen. Here we have chosen MCX. The second is the sector-wise categorization. We are choosing bullions. As you can see, the chart displays the number of declines and the number of advances, which is 3 advances and 4 declines, and number of changes, unchanges, nil. And on the right hand side, you can see the net percentage. The next feature in tools is market breadth. You can see in the window where we select MCX futures. You can view the number of scripts in uptrend, which is highlighted in green, the number of scripts in downtrend, which is highlighted in red, and the number of scripts which is not changed in yellow. As you can see, 18 scripts are in green, 6 scripts are in downtrend, and 1 script which is unchanged, and the total is 24. The next column shows the volume in lakhs, and the turnover is also indicated. As you can see, the advanced decline ratio is also mentioned. That's for the market breadth. Now we can view the next feature in tools, which is market meter. The market meter, we can select the body, control body. The next is the script which we want to view. Here we are selecting booleans. As you can see, the positive scripts are highlighted in green and the color is changing, whereas the unchanged are in white and the negative scripts are highlighted in pink. So this is market meter. The next feature in tools is live scanner. Here you can see on the window there are 4 sections briefed, which is equity, stock, currency, commodity. We are selecting commodity here, and you can see the scripts which are highlighted. The new highs are highlighted, the new lows are highlighted, and they are highlighted in daily, weekly, monthly, yearly basis. So according to our preference, we can set the same. Another interesting feature forecasting in F&O analysis is trend scanner. Here, the trend scanner is used to filter the gap up, gap down, crossing, the percentage above the previous day's close, identify pivot levels, indicate where the current market is trading, breach support and resistance levels, and the changes in open interest as well. All this can be similarly viewed for a bearish market as well, where you can see open gap down, crossing, the percentage below previous day's close, resistance and support levels. So similar to the bullish pattern, we can also view the same for bearish as well. The next feature in tools is R&S symbols watch. R&S symbols watch is nothing but the breaching resistance and support levels of each symbol. First, you can choose the regulatory body. Then you can sectoral wise categorize, and you can also choose whether you need in daily, weekly or monthly basis. And then when you click the go button, you can get the LTP, pivot points. So basically you get the resistance and support levels of each and every script. The next feature in tools is intraday recovery and fall. Here you can select the scripts, and basically it gives an indication of the lowest to recovery, which indicates the highest recovery, then also the highest fall, the script which has fallen the most. This can be obtained in percentage wise and the changes can be noted. Positive uptrend scripts can be found out, and similarly the negative downtrend scripts can also be found out easily. Another important feature in tools is opportunity finder. The opportunity finder is very useful for trading in long term. The data is calculated based on market capital, profit earning ratio, YTD. The result will be obtained in calendar year return. The next feature in tools is unusual volume. Here the unusual volume, the rising and falling of each and every script can be analyzed. The unusual volume of stocks and commodities can be found out on a timely basis. The next feature in tools is open versus high-low. Here we can derive the open equal highs, open equal lows, open above previous day high, and open below previous day low. All these scripts can be viewed in a single screen, which would help us to analyze the buy and sell signals. Another important feature in tools is end of day reports. Here in the end of day reports, this is a technical tool which helps us to analyze the reports in a single screen. It helps us to identify technical patterns and also identify the market movements. if you can look at the technical patterns, you can see a lot of patterns, interesting patterns where you get bullish bar reversal, intense bullish bar reversal, bearish bar reversal, bullish engulfing, breached resistance levels, above previous high, positive breakouts, negative breakouts, 52-week high, 52-week low, 1-year top performers, 2-year beaten down. So these are the kind of patterns which you can view. Let's look into a few patterns and how they project. For example, I choose bullish bar reversal pattern. You can see these are the following: zinc, zinc mini, cardamom, nickel, copper. All these scripts which can be are in bullish bar reversal pattern. If I take another, for example, bullish engulfing, here you can view that gold and zinc mini are in bullish engulfing pattern. So this will help us to identify technically what is the pattern and what is the market movement. The next feature we can view here is download history, where you can download the market data by database, by symbol, by index. You can choose according to your preference. Another option which you can view here is download Excel models. The same data can be downloaded and stored in your system in Excel format. The next one is download research report, where Enrich will be publishing its daily report in this section, and you can download and view the reports here.
Now let's look into the F&O analysis. The first feature is actions in futures. Here, if you can see, this tool is very useful for analyzing the future market. Which script is in long build, which script is in short build, which script is in short covering, and which script is in profit booking identification. This will help us to trade efficiently. Another interesting feature under F&O is live scanner commodities. Here, the day's highs and day's lows are taken into account, and allotment is given as new day's high and new day's lows. Another interesting feature forecasting in F&O analysis is trend scanner. Here, the trend scanner is used to filter the gap up, gap down, crossing, the percentage above the previous day's close, identify pivot levels, indicate where the current market is trading, breached support and resistance levels, and the changes in open interest as well. All this can be similarly viewed for a bearish market as well, where you can see open gap down, crossing, the percentage below previous day's close, resistance and support levels. So similar to the bullish pattern, we can also view the same for bearish as well. Another feature in F&O analysis is option calculator, where using Black-Scholes option, we can determine with ease the amount of call price and put price. Another important feature in F&O analysis is open interest gainers and losers. Here, under gainers, we get the percentage of changes, open interest, future prices, number of lots. Similarly, for losers also, we get the percentage of changes for open interest, future prices, and number of lots. Some of the other F&O analysis features include futures, option chain with tools, option payoff workspace. Now we're going to take you through a interesting section in view. You can choose newly updated scripts, and as you can see, the newly updated scripts is nothing but any new script added by exchange will be depicted in this section. And whenever a contract is expired and a new contract is included, it is also updated under this section, as you can see on the screen. Next important thing that we're going to discuss is the flash data option, where I'm clicking it right now. Here you can see that the current market news will be updated on a day-to-day basis on a current scenario. Everything is updated here in this section, the latest news, so that you're always aware of what is happening in the market. And the next thing is how much the FII investors have invested, that is the foreign institutional investors and the domestic institutional investors, how much they have invested and what script they have invested, the difference. All these analysis will be done in this place, especially in the equity market, debt market. All the analytical reports can be taken, and this is telecasted under this section, as you can see on the screen. Next, we'll look into the repo rates, that is what is the option available is repo rates, which is the RBI key rates, which many of you will be aware of, the reserve report rates, and these things will be updated in this section.
Moreover, to add on, any company's board meeting, there is upcoming board meetings of the companies. Then the bulk and block deals, which indicates the buy and sell signal. The upcoming IPOs of various companies, the EOD reports. So all these things is consolidated. It will be appearing in this particular screen where you need not search for these in different sections. And the next important thing is gross deliverable data. Here, it is nothing but a carryover happened yesterday. The carryover is indicated in this gross deliverable data section. The next important thing is World Market Index, which you can see on this screen. World Market Index. So, this is very useful tool because you need not enter into different websites to find a particular data, because all the data is available in this section and it is live as well. Furthermore, to add on, inventory, LME inventory data of base metals will also be included in this section. Now we can look into the another important feature, which is World Market Index. It is an exclusive feature for our users because you need not enter into other websites to find out a particular data which you want, especially the live feeds. For example, inventory, LME inventory data of base metals, international commodity prices will also be running live. Whereas in the same place, you can also see Indian prices also. So in a single window, you can view the international commodity prices and the Indian prices, which is not available in any other trading platform. So the live feeds will be running and ADR prices will also be telecasted. The ADR prices is nothing but the Indian stocks trading in US markets. So these reports can be consolidatedly be viewed in one single section. Yeah. The headings of different topics that we discussed right now can be scrolled down and can be selected individually according to the user's requirement, which is bulk and block deals, gross delivery data, recent FII activities, market turnover, indices, world market, alert managers, general messages, announcements, board meetings. So all these can be viewed by scrolling down and selecting individually.
So far we have been discussing the trading features available in this trading platform Market Hunt. Now I'll be looking into the trading methods of placing orders. In this way we can save time and need not every time check into different options. We'll just discuss about the various options right now. The first thing is Market Watch section, where you can just choose a script and for F1 use the shortcut keys F1 and F2 for buy and sell respectively. The next method is select the script and then right click, choose the buy order, sell order option which is available, and you can place a order. Third thing is, now we're going to discuss about placing order in a chart. You can see that I have opened two different charts, multiple charts in a single window. Now all of a sudden I need to place a buy or sell order. What should I do? Should I go back? Not necessary. Need not waste time anymore. All you have to do is just press F1, F2 functional keys for that particular script, and immediately the particular script turns into a order form as seen in the screen. So in this way you can avoid wasting time and also quick access for placing orders. Now you can see that I am in market buy price window, that is the market depth, and all of a sudden I need to place an order. I need not go back, I can just use the F1, F2 functionality key. Now we can look into the another method of placing an order, especially when you are in a running or closed position in a net position window. You can place an order by using the functionality keys F1 and F2.
So far we have been discussing about the buy-sell options in the quickest manner without wasting time by choosing different windows, placing orders from whichever. Right now we can look what is an order book. The functionality is available in an order book. Here we can view the punch orders, open positions, the orders before executions. You can even check your pending orders. Order book. F3 is a functionality key for the order book, and to check the pending rejected orders, all these things are possible here. You can even cancel the order or select the pending order and then cancel the same. Here basically modifications can be done for pending orders. Next one is
we'll be looking into the trade book. The executed orders are displayed in this trade book. Kindly note, the executed orders are displayed in the trade book. F8 can be used to perform this activity. The next thing we're going to view is net positions. The difference between the total open positions in a product held by the user can be viewed and further decision making can be carried out. The functionality key for net position is F11. The profit, loss, total volume traded, MIS, NR, ML positions can be viewed. Another interesting thing here is the square off option. To square off in a running position, there are easy methods available to process the same. Square off entire quantity, square off at market price, square off at last traded price, square off at price limits, square off. To square off these things, like for example, to square off at limit, price limit, enter the price and then click the square off. It would reach the pending order immediately and will be executed when the price input reaches. So that's for the net position. Another option in net position is convert position. If a purchase is done in MIS, then it could be converted and carryover can be applied if sufficient margin is available. The next option in trade is trading view. Under this section, order book, trade book, net positions, holdings, carryover, all these things can be viewed, and the interesting thing is you can view it in a single window. That's the option provided in this section. So far we have been looking into the features available, that is like view, workspace, watchlist, tools, F&O analysis, trade. Now we'll move on to the next one, limit. In limit you can see there are three things. One is view limit, the second one is view holdings, and the third one is add funds. So the first one we'll look into view limit. Here you can see that you can view your ledger balance, you can view the unrealized MTM, realized MTM, premium, margin used, pay-in, payout, margin available. All these things can be viewed under view limits. The next thing is view holdings, which is exclusively for equity traders. The third one is add funds option. Here you can make your pay-in using the payment gateways provided, which is like more than we are tie-up with. Now the third feature in the limit is add funds. Once you click that, it will redirect you to this page which is displayed, and you can use this link. And the third feature in limit is add funds. Using this option, you can link, you can make payments. The third feature we're going to see here in limit is add funds. So this add funds is basically for making payments. As you can see the display on the screen, the payment gateway option is integrated and more than 30 plus bank is added to this. So using your linked account, you can make payments. Another option that you can view is Hunt, where all the useful links to the user is provided in this section. On the top options provided, one more option which you can note is Help, where it's a quick reference guide about the company, about the products, shortcut key maps. All this info is provided in the Help section. We have now completed the Help section and the top files. Now we'll look into the file option, where you can see the first option is change password, where the user can change his password whenever required. The second is exchange status. Exchange status, whether it is an open or close order, can be checked by the user. The third one is connect. In case of disconnection, press this connection option for reconnecting. The next one is download masters. New scripts will be reloaded. Any data which is missed out, if at all it is missed out, then the option will retrieve the entire data. Configure. Next option is configure, where you have the following limits. You can set your limits, alarm, set keywords, set double click events, set scanned event, set default changes, shortcut key manager, global fonts, flash colors, themes, etc. All these things are possible in configuration.
Next is locked workstation, which is very important so that our work is not interrupted. So in this case, if you select this option, the work will not get interrupted, but the process will not be signed out. So you can remain in the same place. The next is backup. Here the full user data is backed up. In case of failure, in case of the data is lost, you can just back up the entire user data. The next function is restore. Here the entire data backed up shall be restored in this system. And similarly, there is a cleanup option. A lot of data will be stored up in the PC. If you need to delete the junk files, then click cleanup option to remove the unwanted files so that your system is faster and quicker. The final one is the log off option, where you can sign off the session. So that's the overall picture. Thank you.
Generally, most of us have been using two different softwares, one for trading and the other for technical analysis. Here, time and money is wasted in doing so. But now, Enrich has come up with a solution for quicker, faster and smarter trading as well. Why we say this is, so far you would have used different technical analytical softwares for trading. But now, Market Hunt is the most advanced and simplified analytical trading platform which will serve all your trading needs.
You can view the screen where we have taken the copper script for demonstration. There is a default candle time interval, as you can see, 1, 5, 10, 15, 30, 60, or we can even customize the time limits. Like for example, 20, 2 minutes. So larger and lower time frames can be viewed. This can also be done in daily, weekly and monthly basis. Now we can see the different type of charts on the left hand side: line chart, candlestick chart, HLC chart, OHLC chart, Renko charts, point and figure charts, standard charts. So far we have been seeing the types of charts that can be used. Now we'll move on to the type of drawing tools, that is line studies. We'll focus on the important tools. As you can look at the screen, first we are taking a line and then we are trying to draw a support from the lower end to the higher end. As you can see, again we are taking a line and drawing a resistance line above that. So in this way, this is only an example of what we are trying to show you. Now we are taking a horizontal line and trying to draw another support. So you can, in this process, you can just raise it in whichever area you need to choose, you can do it accordingly. And the next is, you can see below there are several other kind of different indicators which can fit into it. For example, you can see Fibonacci retracements, fib time zones, tier 1 levels, graph progression. So you can see all the important tools aligned in this particular place. We'll also see one more example for an indicator. So that I'm right clicking and I'm choosing indicator option, and we're choosing super trend. I'm just clicking the super trend, so a tab appears, and for example I'm just typing 10 as a period. I'm choosing a multiplier of 10. So you can choose according to your best, what you think is the best trading strategy. You can enter such values and trade accordingly. So these are some drawing tools and indicators which we have discussed. So we have got an overall picture of the entire scenario. And now if you want to save this chart and view later, there is a save option, and you can save it on whichever desktop or which file you wish to locate it. You can do the same. So this is what is the overall picture of Market Hunt. So now we have got a clear picture of the entire Market Hunt scenario, where we have discussed the file, view, workspace, watch list, tools, F&O analysis, trade, limit, plus, and also the help option. And we have given an example of how you can trade with using the chart. What are the various options? What are the various types of charts? What are the types of drawing tools used? And I think we are sure that all these will be very useful for you to do a competitive trading in the market today. So wish you all great success and an enriching trading experience. Thank you.